A few years ago, I was photographing 3-day conferences in Times Square, New York, and in Palm Beach, Florida. I was also training people, creating content and courses, and managing the whole shebang, training thousands of people online, running all kinds of technical projects, too diverse to mention because I'm a bit of a techie, and that was good. And things changed, and you roll with it and you adapt. That's the way of life. You have to do that, which is fine. Right now I am doing a factory job on an assembly line, taking things out of one box and putting it into another, because it's a job and I'm in need of some funds, and I'm not too proud to do such a job because it's good honest work and I'm glad to have it. But I must admit it's very boring, and you have to find what's going to get you through the day, aren't they? So the thought of coming to work doesn't really fill me with a great deal of enjoyment at the moment. This might change, I'm working on that, but you make the most of what you've got. That's the thing. And I'm an optimistic soul, so I don't look at the downside here because I see it as an upside. I start at 7 in the morning, finish at 3 at this moment. It'll change. I'm going to probably be going to 12-hour continental shifts in the next week. We'll see. He's getting put off. I'm happy with that. But it's a 45-minute drive just to get here and a 45-minute drive to get back. I could whine about that, or, as is my way, I turn it into a positive. I find a way to turn that frown upside down. So what I do is I set off an hour before I need to start, so I've got an extra 15 minutes in the bank, and I can take my side roads, and I can take my gravel tracks and my dirt roads, and I can see some of the things that I have not seen on my travels in Niagara, because I'm working in a different place to where I usually am. This is new territory for me, and sometimes it really works, and it works really well. This morning was beautiful. I got one of the best sunrises I think I've seen in a few years. I don't know how long exactly. And I think it's going to make an amazingly beautiful piece from my wall. So what got me through my day today was looking forward to going back and getting these photos into the computer and seeing if they will print out as nicely as I hope they will. I've got a few. It's always best to bracket them and make sure you got a few just in case. And if I did, it's going to make the most amazing print for a wall. 48, 72 inches big, 5 foot wide, 6 foot wide. And if it does look as good as I think it does, there's a sneak preview. sure how to end this video now because it might not look as good as I hope it will. Things do go wrong, but I've been photographing sunrises a lot over the years. I think I got this one. And the fog and the sun combine across these open fields. And the layers that you get with the trees and the foliage and the depth that you can see while looking right into the sun, which is something that you're not really supposed to do with a camera because it'll burn your sensor out if you're not careful. Plus, it doesn't always make for the best photographs, hence the hesitation. I don't know till I get it in the computer. Not 100%, but I'm really looking forward to seeing them. And yeah, these are worth some TLC. I'll print them up and they're going in my portfolio. And that's what I did on the way to a factory job this morning.